Good afternoon, teacher.
Hello, everybody. Good afternoon.
Good
Good
afternoon,
afternoon, teacher.
Hello,
teacher.
teacher.
Hello, hello. How are you? Good?
I'm fine.
Very good. So let's begin with our reading and writing class. In this session, we're going to cover the session number 5, which is about classroom and school environment. So we're going to start with a quick activity that is related to North Star book. There is a question for you here that says, how many siblings do you have? So please answer the question in the chat box. How many siblings do you have? For example, I have 4 sisters and a brother. What about you? How many siblings do you have? Please type your answer. Okay, Adriana says she has 2 sisters. Jania doesn't have any siblings. Okay, everybody, please type your answer in the chat box. Fernanda has 2 sisters. Ariel, 4 siblings. Evelyn has 2 sisters. Okay, very nice. The next question for you is, are you the oldest, the middle, or the youngest child in your family? Okay, the question is, are you the oldest, middle, or youngest child in your family? For example, I'm the middle in my family. I'm the middle in my family. What about you? Magali says she's the youngest. Giancarlos is the middle. Enrique has 2 brothers. Jason is the youngest. Kevin is the youngest. Jason is the oldest. Dario is the youngest. Okay, very nice. So in this lesson, we're going to cover some topics related to the oldest, the middle, and the youngest child. What are some characteristics of these children? Let's start by watching a video. So we're going to watch a video and take notes on vocabulary. Okay. This vocabulary must be connected to personality, okay? So you have to write down vocabulary related to personality, okay? You have to choose the words for vocabulary. Usted escoge las palabras, okay? You watch the video and then take notes on vocabulary. Do you have any questions about the activity?
No, yes.
Okay, so let's watch the video then. Remember, watch the video and write down a list of vocabulary.
Have you ever wondered how the birth order affects your personality? In this Psy2Go video, we will present correlational findings between one's birth order and personality. We will consider 3 different situations. Let's assume that there are 3 children in the family, the firstborn, the middleborn, and the lastborn. Research shows that the birth order may have impact not only on our personality, but also our intelligence or even how religious we are. Let's see what psychologists discovered recently about influence of the birth order. This is John. John is the firstborn child. He has a sister. Her name is Amy. She is the middleborn. John and Amy have a little brother. His name is Max, and he is the lastborn in this family. Research shows that the firstborn children have better results in IQ tests and have better grades at school than the other siblings. They are also better leaders. The eldest children tend to be more conscientious and achieve higher goals. What about middle-born children? They are likely to be more open to fantasy and less religious. They were rated higher in impulsivity and less conscientious. Researchers discovered that the middle-born children generally have more problems with self-discipline and achieve less than the first and the last-born children. The last-born children are generally more tender-minded, altruistic and warm in nature. Additionally, they were rated higher in trust, compliance with the rules, and straightforwardness. Hey, and what about an only child? When parents have only one child, they can put more time, effort, and resources into bringing up their daughter or son. Thus, they will have a higher life satisfaction. Remember that there are debates in this area. Some studies find no significant difference due to birth order. The evidence are all correlational and generalized. It may not apply to everyone. So what do you think? How does the birth order affected you and your friends? Let us know in comments below.
Okay, so that was the video about how birthplace affects personality. Now you need to create a list of 10 words for vocabulary. You need to select the words from the video and you have to do this in groups, okay? It's a group work. So are we gonna do this individually or in groups?
In groups.
Yes, in groups. Remember, you have to create a list of how many words?
10 words.
Okay, from
Video.
where?
From
From the video, okay? You should be able to have your list and understand the meaning, okay? Any questions? No questions? Are you ready to work in your groups? Yes?
You will share the video again in the groups?
No, you already watched the video.
Okay.
Why? Do you want me to play the video again?
Yes, please.
Okay, no problem. I can play the video one more time
Okay.
if that makes you happy.
Thank you.
Okay, no problem. So let's play the video one more time. Remember that you should write down some vocabulary words.
Have you ever wondered how the birth order affects your personality? In this Psy2Go video, we will present correlational findings between one's birth order and personality. We will consider 3 different situations. Let's assume that there are 3 children in the family, the firstborn, the middleborn, and the lastborn. Research shows that the birth order may have impact not only on our personality, but also our intelligence or even how religious we are. Let's see what psychologists discovered recently about influence of the birth order. This is John. John is the firstborn child. He has a sister. Her name is Amy. She is the middleborn. John and Amy have a little brother. His name is Max, and he is the lastborn in this family. Research shows that the firstborn children have better results in IQ tests and have better grades at school than the other siblings. They are also better leaders. The eldest children tend to be more conscientious and achieve higher goals. What about middleborn children? They are likely to be more open to fantasy and less religious. They were rated higher in impulsivity and less conscientious. Researchers discovered that the middle-born children generally have more problems with self-discipline and achieve less than the first and the last-born children. The last-born children are generally more tender-minded, altruistic, and warm in nature. Additionally, they were rated higher in trust, compliance with the rules, and straightforwardness. Hey, and what about an only child? When parents have only one child, they can put more time, effort, and resources into bringing up their daughter or son. Thus, they will have a higher life satisfaction. Remember that there are debates in this area. Some studies find no significant difference due to birth order. The evidence are all correlational and generalized. It may not apply to everyone. So what do you think? How does the birth order affected you and your friends?
Okay, so that was the video. Remember that we should create a list of 10 words for vocabulary from the video, okay? And you're gonna have about 7 minutes to do this. Okay, do you have any questions? Make sure everybody in the group understands the word, okay? Okay, let me split you up in groups of 3. Please begin your work.
Mr. Excuse me.
Yes, Jose, what's your question?
Teacher, the list of 10 words that I pick up, there is to select based on random or any that is, for example, personality or another
Yes, you need to
kind.
focus on personality. Yes,
Okay.
personality. Words related to personality. That's a good question.
Okay. I thought that is random or whatever. Sorry.
No, it's related to personality. No problem. Okay, everybody. Now we're going to individually share your list in the chat. You need to send the words that you've selected in the chat. Do this individually. Remember that there were 10 words. Okay, thank you, Liz. You got intelligence, altruistic, wonder, personality, firstborn, eldest, impulsivity, tender-minded, forwardness, effort. Thank you, Adriana. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Ariel, Darío, Fernanda, Christian, Norma, Maria Belén. Thank you for your participation. Rocio, Carelli. Thank you so much. You should do this individually. Take your time. Thank you, Marco, Tamia, Adolfo. Okay, thank you, Kevin, Enrique, Magali, Genesis, Shirley. Okay, so with the use of the list, you need to use this vocabulary every day and practice it. Let's move on to the next activity. You need to open your North Star book on page 149, page 149, and let's focus on this activity. Read about John Ichikawa, then decide if he's the oldest, the middle, or the youngest child in his family. Choose one option. Then explain your answer to a partner. Let's read. John Ichikawa is a medical doctor in Chicago. He's very successful and respected in the community. He's married and has 2 children. They live in a nice house. His parents live nearby. John sees his parents often and gives them money every month. They go on vacations with John and his family. So now you need to complete the statement. I think John Ichikawa is probably the oldest, the middle, or the youngest. Please write down your answer on paper. The oldest, the middle, or the youngest? What do you think? And then because, and you have to state your reason. For example, because he lives in a nice house, because he sees his parent often, or because he gives them money, or because they go on vacation together, or because he's a doctor. So you need to state your reason. You understand? Yes. So tenemos que escribir la opción correcta. The oldest, the middle, or the youngest? What do you think John Ichikawa is? Okay.
Where in the chat, we write, teacher.
No, miss, you need to write on paper, just on paper.
Okay, and so in the camera, or what? Only write.
You need to write this, and then you're going to compare your answers with a partner. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Explain your answer to a partner. So after you have the answer, you need to talk with your partner. Después de tener la respuesta, hablamos con los compañeros. Compare your answers. Comparamos respuestas. Compare your answers, ¿ok? Ready to compare? So you need to check this with a partner. You have 2 minutes to compare your answers. Okay, do I have a volunteer to answer the question? I think John Ichikawa is probably the. Anybody volunteers? Volunteers? Voluntarios? Volunteers to answer the question, please. I think John Ichikawa is probably the. Okay, Olga, please turn on your camera and then participate. Thank you.
Mm, ¿Podrías leer la respuesta o tengo que leer toda la oración?
Well, you should read the whole sentence as this is your reading and writing class.
I think John Ishikawa is probably the oldest child in his family mm, because the eldest children tend to be more con consistent and achieve higher goals.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for that reflection. What about you, Ariel? What do you think?
I think John Uchikawa is probably the oldest child in his family because he supports his family.
Very nice, Ariel. Thank you. Okay, let's listen to Liz, but beforehand, what is the pronunciation of this word? The pronunciation?
Child.
Child.
Child or chill?
Child.
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 Some people say chill, but is it chill?
No.
Child.
Child.
It's child, right? So remember that the singular word is child, but the plural is children.
Children.
It's different. Okay, Liz, now we can hear you.
I think John Chikawa is probably the oldest child in his family because he is married and has 2 children.
Very nice. Thank you. Thank you for your cooperation. Now we're going to read a section from the textbook about families. Timing is everything. So you need to read this individually, okay? Read this individually. You have to pay attention to special pronunciation, okay? Remember how to use the pronunciation technique? You should type the word. For example, this, and then I type pronunciation. Then you listen to the word and practice.
Same. Same. Same.
You can go slower too.
Same.
Same, okay? Remember, practice pronunciation, okay? So let's read this individually and quietly. You have 5 minutes to read, okay? 5 minutes. You can turn off your cameras as you read.
¿Qué tal, compañero? Buenas tardes. Recién el profesor me admitió que es lo que hay que hacer, disculpe.
Okay, let's focus on some reading skills. So, can I have some volunteers to read out until the period? Only one sentence per person, please. Volunteers to read, please. Okay, Magali, just until the period, okay? Hasta el punto, until the period, okay?
Okay. Members of the same family have similarities.
Marco,
However, research shows however, research shows that there are differences among oldest, middle, and youngest children.
María José,
Scientists want to know what are the differences and where do they come from.
thank you. Is this singular or plural?
Differences.
Plural.
Plural.
It's plural. So the singular is difference, but the plural is?
Differences.
Differences.
That's
Different.
right. Differences. Differences. One different, two differences. Very good. The firstborn, Adriana.
The firstborn. Oldest children are often very responsible and organized.
Ariel.
The same. I mean,
Ariel, your camera, please. We are in class. Remember.
es cierto. The same. Oh,
The reason,
the reason is the parents.
okay. Marcia.
Parents expect the oldest child to be an example for the younger children to follow.
Thank you, Marcia. What is the pronunciation of this word? Chill?
Child.
Yes, it's child. Very good. Tamia, please continue.
Firstborn children are often more educated than younger siblings.
Very good. Anthony.
As a result, firstborn are more likely to have high-paying jobs.
Brian.
Okay. They become CEOs and doctors.
Very good. Thank you. What's the pronunciation of this word? Children?
Children.
Children.
Yes. Keep
Children.
this in mind. We say a child, that is plural, it's singular, but the plural is children. It's different. Okay? A child and children, they are not the same. Okay, let's move on to the next paragraph. Kevin, you need to activate your camera to participate, please.
Good afternoon, ODTK. Firstborn get a lot of attention from their parents at an early age.
Fernanda?
However, they also have more rules to follow than younger children.
Jose?
For example, they have an early bedtime.
Okay, I need more volunteers.
Can I read the next paragraph?
The next
Next
sentence, yes.
I'm sorry, sentences. Okay.
Sure, go ahead.
New parents are usually strict with their first child.
Thank you. Magali, please, the middle child or the middle child.
Middle children do not have the benefits of the oldest child.
Thank you. Oh, one more volunteer, please. Olga.
They also do not have the freedom of the youngers.
Marcia, your camera and continue, please.
Young like the oldest and youngest. Middle children are never alone in the family. family.
Thank you, Jania.
They have to share their parents' time, attention, or money with other siblings.
Fernanda.
Sorry, I lost the
You got lost. It's
yes.
here.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Middle children have to work harder to get attention.
Liz.
Sometimes they feel left out, so they misbehave to get attention.
Okay, Ariel.
Eh, they are calling the problem children. ¿Cómo se dice?
This word is called. 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 Okay, Journey.
Also, they might look outside the family to get attention or to feel special.
Thank you. What is the pronunciation of this word?
Unlike.
Yes, it's unlike. Unlike. How about the word here? Let me see where it was. Let's see. Oh, this one here.
Freedom.
Freedom.
Freedom. Very good. Freedom. This one.
Misbehave.
Misbehave.
Okay, Norma, please go ahead.
Middle children are often independent.
Adriana.
They are good at solving problems.
Shirley, your camera. Please continue.
No alcancé a escuchar a la compañera anterior.
Okay, thank you. We are here.
Okay. They can get help from the oldest, but they can also help the youngest.
Thank you. Are there more volunteers to participate? Okay, Domenica.
However, middle children often go to their friends for advice, not to their parents or siblings.
Thank you. What's the pronunciation of this word?
Middle.
Middle.
Yeah, it's middle.
Like
Okay,
like teacher, like my icon in the middle. Middle. The word middle. I
that's
remember that
right.
expression.
That's right. Middle. Okay, I will read this myself, the baby. When the third child arrives, parents are usually more confident but less energetic than before. As a result, the youngest child often has more freedom. Bedtimes are later. Parents are also more generous with their money. The baby usually gets what he or she wants. This is a problem if the child becomes spoiled. Last-born children are often more adventurous. They're more likely to take risks. They play risky sports such as ice hockey or football. The youngest is also more likely to be an artist, a firefighter, or an independent business owner. Can I have a volunteer for the next line, please? Fernanda, please continue.
They are also funny. When you
Marco,
are
sorry. Marco,
When you are the little one, older siblings will be nice to you if you make them laugh.
okay. Anthony,
Some people think that parents cause the personality differences in their children.
Adriana?
Other people say these birth order descriptions are not true, they are just stereotypes.
María José?
Of course, every family is different.
Gina? Gina, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher. Maria. Other people say these birthday order description are not true. They are just stereotypes.
Gina, we're here. However,
Okay. However, studying birth order may help us understand families.
families, yes, thank you. Okay, now you need to read the sentence and choose the main idea in the reading. Put it a check. What is the main idea of the text? Listen, people agree that birth order stereotypes are true. There is a connection between birth order and personality. And three, birth order differences come only from the parents. You need to put a check in the correct option. Okay? Please work in groups. You will have 3 minutes to do this. Okay? What are we going to do in groups? What are we going to do? Read? Yes, Magali?
I have a question, please. In the last exercise, I couldn't entrar a la página con mi compañero, salía joining the sala y siempre me quedé en joining the sala. What can we do when that happens? Because we don't have a WhatsApp chat or something like that to talk with you to ask for help.
I'm sorry, you said that you couldn't join the chat, the Zoom, or the group.
The group, the little group. En la
Oh,
segunda actividad se quedó el Zoom siempre ingresando al grupo, pero nunca entré. So,
oh,
algo
okay,
que
that's
podamos hacer para poder
of
comunicarnos con
course.
usted.
Of course, actually, you can solve the problem yourself. There is an option of 3 points there. You click there and you select sala para grupos pequeños. Yeah, then you choose the room and you rejoin. Okay.
Okay.
La opción está justo abajo. En la barra de herramientas le aparecen 3 puntitos que dicen
Sí.
más. Ahí usted
Ujú.
busca donde dice sala para grupos pequeños
Oh,
y le pone unirse a sala y con eso puede volver al grupo donde usted estaba.
y en el caso de que nos bote el Zoom completamente.
Well, we have a president. The president can let me know about this. Where is the president?
Okay, thank you.
The president?
Diego.
Diego. Where's Diego?
He's not here, like since.
Oh, okay, yeah, but usually the president should let me know about this problem, or maybe another classmate here can tell me about this. Okay?
The vice president.
Yeah, who's the vice president?
Hello.
Oh, nice to meet you. So the next time you got a problem, you can let me know and I will allow you to rejoin our meeting. That's no problem. Okay, so one more time, we are about to read each sentence and choose the main idea in the reading. Put a check in the main idea. Option 1, option 2, or option 3. You need to work in groups. Ready? Go. Okay, so according to your conversation in the groups, which is the right option? Option one, option two, or option three?
Option 2.
Option
Option 2.
Option 2.
Option
Number
two,
There is a
there
connection
is,
between birth order and personality.
okay, yes, that is actually what the text is about. Birth order and personality. So what's the video? Do you remember the video? The video was about birth order and personality. So they are connected. Okay? Now we're gonna do this. According to the reading, do these words and phrases describe the firstborn, the middle, or lastborn child in a family? You need to use number one or number two or number three to describe the personality. For example, adventurous. Is that the firstborn, the middle, or the lastborn?
The
Last
last one.
one.
The last born.
Are you sure? Do you remember this from the reading?
A ver, let's see.
So you need to do this with a small group, okay?
Mhm.
So you need to check the reading one more time and then write either it's the firstborn, the middleborn, or the lastborn, okay? Please work in groups.
Mira.
Ready?
Teacher, excuse me, are you here?
Yes, I am, Jose.
Teacher, may I talk to you when finish your class, please? I'll take a little minutes with you to talk, please.
Sure, no problem.
Thanks.
All right, let's do the following practice. I'm gonna have the words in the chat and you have to send not the number, but the words that describe it, which is firstborn, middle, or lastborn. Ready? So the first word is funny. Which one is funny? Please type your answer, not numbers, the words, okay? Thank you, Adriana. Tamia, you say lastborn. Tamia says the middle. So who's funny? Lastborn, the middle?
The last one.
Yes, usually the lastborn is funny. Let's pay attention to the next word, which is organized. Organized. Which one is organized? The firstborn, yes. Usually the oldest child or the firstborn is more organized than other siblings. Okay, now which one is spoiled? Spoiled, malcriado. Spoiled. Which one is spoiled?
It's malcriado. I didn't know.
Yes,
Really?
spoiled means
Spoiled.
that
Yeah.
mhm,
Lo voy a
when
anotar aquí.
you get everything that you want, you are spoiled.
Mimado también.
Yes, yes, it's similar. Yes, the last one
All
can
right.
be spoiled. Okay, we have another one. Which one is usually left out? Left out, abandonado. Which one is left out? Yes, the middle one. El sándwich le dicen, right? So the middle one is usually left out. Okay. Which one is more responsible? Which one is more responsible? Yes, the oldest or the firstborn is usually more responsible than other siblings. Okay, which one is a problem solver? A problem solver. The middle, okay. Okay, which one is more educated? Which one is more educated? Yes, the firstborn because he has more discipline from their parents. Okay, we have this. Who's called a problem child? A problem child. A problem child is the last one, right? That's the problem child. Or is it the middle? Let's check in the text.
The middle.
It's the one in the middle, right? Because they misbehave to get attention. So they are called the problem child. Okay. And finally, which one is more independent? Which one is more independent? The middle one. Okay. Now you need to tell me your personality based on these words. For example, are you adventurous, funny, left out, organized, problem child? What are you like? ¿Cómo eres? What are you like? What are you like? Describe your personality, please. For example, you're organized, or you're adventurous, you're funny, independent, yes, adventurous, serious, okay, responsible, problem child. Okay, thank you for your comments. We're talking about personality and birthplace connected to personality. Now it's time to switch. In the next activity, we're going to be talking about classroom and school environment. That is session number 5. So what we need to do is we're going to watch a brief video about positive learning class environment. Again, you need to write down vocabulary from this video, okay? Write down vocabulary. And then you need to have a list, okay? A list of words. You ready? So we're going to watch the video. Let me write it here. Watch a video and create a list of vocabulary. Okay, this is what you need to do now. Are you ready? Let's see it then.
Hello and welcome to Teachings in Education. Here we're going to look at some strategies for creating a positive learning environment. The first step, and most important step, is to create a safe environment for all students. No child should have to come to school and feel unsafe. This relates to bullying and overall school safety plans. Another important step towards building a positive environment is to have engaging lesson plans. All students deserve appropriate, challenging, and achievable work. All students and teachers should respect each other and themselves. Respect is of the utmost importance. As a teacher, don't allow your students to disrespect anyone in the classroom. The teacher-student relationship is arguably the most important component of academic success. Teachers need to get to know their students beyond academics and schoolwork. Trust and honesty go along with forming strong relationships with your students. Be honest and straightforward in giving feedback to your students. Positive learning environments revolve around supports. Teachers are in a great position to help support their students academically, socially, emotionally, and in many other ways. When decorating your classroom, consider the student's interest and background. The classroom belongs to the students just as much as it belongs to the teacher. Being a good communicator is one of the most important skills a teacher can possess. Teachers must clearly explain the rules of the classroom and objectives of the lesson. Positive classroom environments thrive on positive praise. Some students don't receive any positive praise at home. Positive praise can make a big difference in that child's life. Conflict resolution and its strategies are essential. The two parties in a conflict must come to an agreement. Now, just as negativity is contagious, so is positivity. Smile a lot in the classroom if you're a teacher. Believe me, it goes a long, long way. High expectations for classroom learning will not only increase academic outcomes, it will also increase your students' self-esteem and overall confidence. Young students crave discipline. Oftentimes, they don't get discipline at home. Enforcing the rules and expectations creates an orderly and fair learning environment. Teachers should do their best to get to know their students and learn about their students. Know a student's favorite TV show, sport, or their birthdays. And learning about your students leads to the next strategy, which is to use a personalized learning model. Personalized learning environments are used to create customized lesson planning. All teachers should offer extra help hours if their students are willing to show up, by showing that you care about your students and that you haven't given up on them. Making positive parent phone calls can have a tremendous impact on a family. And it's really something special. It's really positive. And lastly, social and emotional learning is about teaching students to understand and manage their emotions in a positive way. Teachers should at least be aware of social emotional learning strategies in the classroom. Right now, I just want to say thank you for your time. These are some of my strategies for creating a positive learning environment. Feel free to add anything you can think of in the comments section below.
Mi trabajo es fácil porque uso Clica. Así es como llevo el
Okay, so you have this vocabulary. I want you to compare your list. Okay, compare your vocabulary list. Are you ready to compare? Yes. Vamos a comparar. Let's compare the list, okay? Okay, so we've watched a video about creative a positive environment in class. So what you need to do is you're gonna use 5 words from vocabulary to describe the video. For example, respect, collaboration. Please write 5 words from this vocabulary to describe the video. Type your answer in the chat. 5 words from vocabulary to describe the video. Okay, I asked for 5 words and
No,
let's
solo labor.
your microphone, please. Okay, we have the words safety, engagement, respect, confidence, students, strategies, impact. Okay. Conservation, contagious. All right, now we're gonna have to do this activity. You're gonna have to read the text about classroom and school environment, and then write the answer to these comprehension questions. Question 1, how do visual aids help students in the classroom? Question 2, what is one example of using gestures and body language to teach a word? Question 3, what is the purpose of showing pictures of vocabulary words on the board? And question 4, why does the author emphasize giving everyone a chance to talk in class? Do this individualmente, okay? You have to read silently and also answer the question. Ready? Okay, and as you read, I'm gonna be taking attendance. Please listen, turn on your camera and say present. Alcibar. Alcibar. Almazán.
Present.
Argudo.
Present, teacher.
Basilio.
Present, teacher.
Basantes.
I heard, teacher.
Bernita.
Present, teacher.
Caicedo.
Present, teacher.
Calderón.
Present, teacher.
Castillo. Castro.
Present, teacher.
Cedeño.
Present, teacher.
Ceballos.
Present, teacher.
Chuto.
Present, teacher.
Sorry, you need to turn on your camera, otherwise I can't register the attendance. Thank you.
I'm sorry. Present.
Demera. Díaz.
Present.
Díaz is here. Demera.
Present.
Present, Demera.
Okay, Espinosa.
Present, teacher.
Flores. Guzmán.
Present, teacher. Guzmán.
Hoyos.
Present, teacher.
Imbaquingo.
Present.
Hacho.
Present, teacher.
Macías.
Present.
Manrique.
Present, teacher.
Menoscal.
Present teacher. Profe, una pregunta, ¿cómo puedo justificar las faltas con usted?
Con la coordinación. Minaya,
Ya, gracias.
Morán,
Present teacher.
Moreira,
Present teacher.
Navia, Ordóñez,
In the
Present
classroom, a
teacher.
different way to make our students feel included
Fernanda.
and compare.
Your microphone, please. Ordóñez,
Present teacher.
Otero, Paucar,
Present teacher.
Piedrahíta,
Present teacher.
Piloco,
Present teacher.
Incay,
Present teacher.
Plata,
Present teacher.
Plúa,
Present teacher.
Ruiz,
Present teacher.
Salazar,
Present teacher.
Salazar Doménica,
Present teacher.
Sánchez, Santana, Sares, Segura,
Present teacher.
Trejo, Vallejo,
Present teacher.
Velázquez,
Present teacher.
Vera,
Present teacher.
Llanes.
Present teacher.
Okay. Anybody that I haven't registered in the list?
Ana Castillo, profe.
Okay.
Esmeralda,
Anybody else? Sorry?
Esmeralda.
Okay. Anybody else? Okay. So that's all for the attendance. Okay, let's quickly check the answers for the comprehension questions. If you know the answer, please participate. How do visual aids help students in the classroom? Volunteers? How do visual aids help students in the classroom? Adriana?
Visual aids help students understand new words and grammar, and they
Okay.
also help them remember what they learn in class.
Very good, Ariana. Thank you for your participation. Number 2, what is one example of using gestures and body language to teach a word? Fernanda?
One example is when the teacher says the verb run and runs is in place to show the meaning.
Very good, thank you. Number 3, what is the purpose of showing pictures of vocabulary words on the board? Ariel?
Es solo, o sea, solo voy a anotar la segunda, o sea, recién va a buscar la respuesta de la otra.
No problem. Marcia, number 3?
The purpose is to help the students remember the vocabulary or grammar structure.
Very good, thank you. Tamia, number 4, why does the author emphasize giving everyone a chance to talk in class?
Ahí lo tenía por aquí. Giving everyone a chance to talk or a student to writing and speaking.
To practice speaking. Yes, to practice speaking. Thank you very much. That was the end of the class. Jose, I can talk to you now. The rest of you can get disconnected. Have a good night.
Teacher, sorry, I have a question about the new homework in the classroom. Yes. First, you say read the dialogue Okay, and put true, false in the reading, of course. Eh, Teacher, please, I can explain in Spanish. I can speak in English.
That's no problem. You can speak Spanish.
Ok, en la segunda actividad dice que tenemos, que subir el video y seleccionar 10 palabras, ya sea del reading o del video, y luego poner la palabra y el significado del video, ¿no es cierto? ¿Es eso correcto? ¿Estoy correcto? ¿Estoy bien?
Yes, eso dice en la guía, ¿verdad?
Sí, eso dice en la guía. Entonces, la pregunta es, si tenemos que escoger las 10 palabras y tenemos que pausar para que nos logre entrar, ¿no es cierto?, en los 8 minutos. O sea, tenemos que solamente ponerle como, le pongo aquí la palabra word y acá la definition, y entonces aquí solamente le pongo la primera y le pauso y le indico hasta cuando ya escribí las 10 con la definición.
Lo que debemos hacer es hacer las actividades y luego grabar tomando en cuenta estas novedades del tiempo. Por ejemplo, practicar la lectura. Si se está demorando en leer, puede aumentar la velocidad al momento de leer. Si, por ejemplo, en True False ya tiene las respuestas, usted proyecta las respuestas y las lee en voz alta. Y asimismo con las 10 palabras que se les están pidiendo, ya deben tener listo esto de las 10 columnas y ustedes leen tal como se les dice, fill in definitions, then resume recording. Entonces siguen el proceso ahí optimizando el tiempo. Esa es la idea de grabar así.
O sea, sí, sí se puede. O sea, yo puedo tenerlo listo y solamente lo leo al momento de grabar.
Exacto. Lo que sí evalúo en tiempo real es la lectura y la escritura, que sería cuando hay párrafos que escribir.
Ya, ok, esa. Y en la actividad 3 dice en el libro, en la página 168 de tu escoger en blanco el parágrafo 1, pero a mí me sale, no tengo ningún un párrafo en la página 168 que pueda comparar. Y luego dice, por ejemplo, selecciona un tópico, selecciona el vocabulario, similitudes, diferencias, conectores. O sea, y la página 168 viene a continuación de una anterior, es la continuidad de una página anterior. No sé si me hago
Yes,
entender.
yes, that's right.
Ujú. Entonces, ¿cuáles son los párrafos? O sea, o es la página desde la 167 y es la 168, o cómo, porque le juro que esta vez sí que no entiendo el deber.
Ok, ya le muestro.
Ya, gracias, profe.
Ya, lo que hay que hacer es revisar este modelo de preguntas para hacer los párrafos. No es que hay como tal un párrafo de ejemplo, pero sí está este Final Draft Checklist. Ustedes tienen que revisar que su párrafo tenga estas preguntas respondidas. Did you write a comparison paragraph about two members of a family? ¿Escribió un párrafo comparando dos miembros de la familia? Usted tiene que responder yes para haber cumplido con esta parte. Did you use a topic sentence? ¿Usó un topic sentence? Entonces, todas estas respuestas deberían dar yes al momento de escribir su párrafo. Si quiero un ejemplo, en esta parte de aquí ustedes pueden encontrar un párrafo parecido. Her parents live in Arcadia, California, etc. ¿Sí? Entonces, la idea no es que haya un párrafo aquí, sino que tienen que manejarse con estas checklist questions y asegurarse de que estén cumpliendo con eso. Did you use vocabulary from unit? Esto tenemos que usar en el párrafo, vocabulario de la unidad. Lo que hemos visto de expect, lo que hemos visto de likely, esas palabras. Y así el párrafo debe ser escrito con
Probably
estas.
I have question.
Ok, I don't know if I answered the question. ¿Respondí la pregunta?
Sí, yes, teacher. Entonces, igual, en la última donde dice que haga su propio gráfico, igual podemos hacer lo mismo. O sea, si ya escribimos nuestro párrafo y alguna, o sea, sí podemos ya tenerlo escrito para que, porque le soy sincera, si escribimos días, no nos da el tiempo de los 8 minutos para poder grabar, no es el tiempo, o sea, se nos pasa.
Ya, solamente hay dos actividades que deben grabarse en tiempo real, que son la una y la 4. La una porque es de lectura y la 4 que es de escritura. Las otras son solamente actividades de completar que pueden simplemente mostrar el resultado y explicar lo que hizo. Pero, por ejemplo, dice escribir una opinión de 20 a 30 palabras, eso sí tienen que hacerlo en tiempo real para poder evaluarlo.
Ya, ok, entonces solo la uno y la 4 en tiempo real.
Sí, las otras simplemente las muestran, dicen lo que hicieron y ya.
Ah, ya, ok. Ay, muchas gracias, profe, le
No
agradezco.
problem, no
Ah,
problem. It's
thank you,
okay.
teacher.
Okay, thank you everybody. José, hable, que tengo que
Sí,
desconectarme.
así, teacher, justamente eso iba a tocar referencia a lo que dijo la compañera Argudo, justamente in the previous activity, I made a mistake about the time, the length of the video. For example, I passed 2 minutes, bueno, me pasé 2 minutos de más ya, precisamente por querer abordar quizás el Venn diagram justamente fue lo que me hizo alargar un poco. Entonces, la verdad que precisamente, claro, la lectura obviamente en tiempo real
Ujú.
claramente ahí de ley, pero en las otras actividades, como mencionó la compañera, precisamente por querer abordar la lectura y todo eso, o la explicación, se pasa el tiempo. Entonces, especialmente en las keywords, traté que fuera lo más corto posible, pero aún así, igual creo que en el Venn diagram, justamente ahí me pasé más. Entonces, eso quería ver si pronto no nos aplique, no nos sea tan duro con nosotros al menos como en esa actividad ya, pues considerando de que si nos baja un punto está bien,
Eh,
se me está bien, no se preocupe, yo acepto que al final me excedí. Ahora, en el otro ámbito, cuando usted mencionó en el feedback sobre la duración de que no había que subir el video directo, efectivamente, yo en esta oportunidad yo subí fue un enlace de Drive
ujú.
de mi Drive, pero no sé si a la final, al momento de sincronizarse, a la final se compacta con el suyo. Entonces, eso es lo que desencadena que llene espacio. Entonces, me di cuenta tarde. Entonces, ya creo que en este video de esta semana voy a tener que hacerlo por otro medio nada más, para no llenarle de memoria. Eso nomás quería
No,
agregar, profesor. Y
no
disculparme.
problem, José, no problem. Recuerden que estamos para mejorar. Esto es un proceso, es normal cometer errores, pero lo importante es no seguir cometiéndolos, sino corregirlos, ¿verdad? Entonces, sí, la mayoría hizo esto de adjuntar los videos y no como se les pidió de enviar el link. Y efectivamente esto está ocasionando un problema de memoria. Yo no sé si ustedes el semestre pasado tuvieron este problema, porque parece que hubo un recorte en lo que es el almacenamiento y tuvimos que borrar mucha información. La plataforma colapsó, entonces por eso se les está pidiendo enviar solamente los links, no los videos, aunque ustedes los suban en el Drive. Es mejor subir a YouTube y compartir, en este caso, solamente el link, para yo poder revisar el link del video y no el video directamente subido al Drive. Y respecto a lo otro que me decía, sí, efectivamente el tiempo afecta la calificación. De hecho, en esta primera revisión les acepté algunos errores y les puse una observación general a todos de que tengamos cuidado con el tiempo, que tengamos cuidado con no subir el link directamente y bueno, un montón de instrucciones más que ahora es probable que sí se considere. ¿Ok? All right. Thank you very much. Have a good night and see you next time.